Hey guys, for this video we're going to take a look at and test out this Bright 150 watt high bay UFO style light. And Bright was nice enough to send me this item for free so I can make a video showing it to you. Separately, you can also purchase a motion sensor for this light, so it can be a standard on-off light, or you can add the motion sensor. We'll take a look at that. Also, this light is designed to be hardwired in place, but separately I purchased a 10-foot cable on Amazon. So for our purposes, we're going to be plugging it into an outlet. While we're on the back side of the light, it does come with a safety cable, and for mounting, we have this threaded hook, the set screw here, so we can just thread the hook into the top here. Now this is UL and DLC listed. It can be used in wet or dry locations, and it's a little over 20,000 lumens. So I'll be interested to check this out. We're going to put it up in the garage, see how it works. Now, for the motion sensor, you just remove this cap. And if you pick this up, again, the motion sensor is a separate item on Amazon. And you just push this guy in its place, and now we're motion censored. So we'll test it out both ways. Let's get out in the garage and see what we think. Alright, you can see the UFO light is mounted in the ceiling of the garage out here. It's about 9 feet in the air. For reference, my garage is 26 by 26. My normal garage lighting is 10 4-foot LED and some fluorescent shop lights. Now just for a little test, I don't know if it's the most fair thing in the world, but I have this light meter. I'm aiming it towards the garage door, so it's not aimed directly at any one light. Kind of give us a overall reading of the brightness of the garage with my normal lighting. And you can see we're right around 68.5 lux with those shop lights. Let's turn those off and the UFO light on and see how that looks. And there we are, powered by our single UFO light. That is the only light on in the entire garage right now. If we go back to about the same spot on the door, you can see we actually have quite a bit more illumination on the door right now. I know it's hard to read. We are at about 132, 133 lux there. So it is shining more light directly on the door, but as you can tell, since it's harder to read the screen here, because all of our light is coming from one central focal point, you can tell it's a little bit darker around the edges, but still plenty bright. Just for the giggles of it, if we aim the meter directly at the light from, 15 feet away, we are 250 something lux. From the same position, if turning off the UFO light and have the LED lights on, if I try and aim directly at that LED shop light, 146, 147. Now we're using just the UFO light with the motion sensor attached, and to use that, all you do is remove the existing middle cover and put in the motion sensor. You can see it just went dim. So when it detects motion, it goes 100% brightness, and then it says it's 10% brightness. You see it just detected me moving. Once it detects motion, and it can detect motion up to 39 feet away, as long as it's detecting motion, it stays bright, but if it stops detecting motion, it turns off after, or it goes dim after about 10 seconds. So here, just standing here, you've seen it go on and off several times. I feel like whether this motion sensor portion is a good idea is highly dependent on where you plan on using this. For instance, in a garage like this where we're working on and off maybe throughout the night or for several hours, this thing would just constantly go bright and go dim, go bright and go dim. But if it was something like a parking lot, because it is waterproof, it can go outside, it may be a better use for it than inside a shop like this. Well, there you have it, guys, the Bright UFO High Bay LED light. Thanks for watching.